I'm Shah, back with another interesting video on browser use agents. OpenAI has released an operator agent, which means that it's a new feature in ChatGPT only for the people with ChatGPT Pro. So, what is operator? Operator is basically it's a web browser use agent. For example, here in this use case, it says find the family-friendly hotels for this weekend. What it does is it goes to a browser and it looks for the weekend, and then it goes ahead and checks which is the best. Hotel with cheaper prices during the weekend, and it comes back with the outcome. Here if you see 98% ratings, and it is $40 per night. So this is what it has come up with. This is something called browser automation. For example, you don't have an API to do automations, then you can do browser related automation. So operator is an AI agent that is helpful for doing browser related automation. Now this is only for ChatGPT Pro, which means you need to pay $200 per month to give it a try. So this is insanely expensive. Now in this video I'm going to showcase you the free alternatives that works, and we can go ahead and try it right away. The first option is Open Operator. You can just Google GitHub Open Operator, and you can see this is a free source which you can download and run it on your local, or you can go to operator.browserbase.com. So here is operator.browserbase.com. So here you can ask any question. For example, what is the current rate of USD to INR? So this is a free alternative open source. You don't even have to log in. You just open it and then you can type whatever you need. So at this point here, the goal it has set as what is the current price of USD to INR. The first step is it is opening Google. So this is navigating to Google. And the second step is obviously it will try to input USD to INR, and then it will grab the price from USD to INR. So this is Open Operator, which works similar to that, but because this is free version and you don't need to log in, it is little slow, but it works. It's free and it works for sure. You can make n number of queries and do browser automation and get the information through this Open Operator AI agent. Here if you see, it is entering USD to INR and it is live streaming that browser. So it is entering USD to INR, and here you will see 86.65 is the price. So it will try to grab that price. So here if you see the steps, it says step 1 navigating to this. So it's trying to get reliable search engine Google, and it is including USD to INR. The next step is entering the query USD to INR, and it says what is the reasoning why it has used. Now it is processing, which means it has tried to get the information. The USD to INR rate is 86.65. Now the goal is completed. Now it closes the agent, browser agent. So this is free alternative. You don't have to even log in. Great, go ahead and give it a try for sure. Now the next very important, the other option is Convergence AI. So you can go to Google and you can type let's say Convergence AI. So when you say Convergence AI, then you will see another free tool which they are calling it as Proxy at this point. Here also you can use web browser use AI agent, which can help you to do automations which is related to browser, like browsing websites and getting the information, doing something. And then sometimes this is also helpful for deep research, because you wanted to go to multiple website, get the information and do deep research. So here on this page you can see some of the examples or templates, summarize articles about. For example, you need to find relevant jobs in LinkedIn, Indeed, or Naukri. Then you can say that, okay, can you find relevant jobs for, let's say I work on AI, relevant jobs on AI in LinkedIn. Then it goes ahead and searches LinkedIn and gets the relevant jobs which is applicable for AI, and gets the list. Or if you want to get tech news or do anything, you can do that. So this is primarily considered, this proxy is considered as free alternative. However, this has some limits. Yes, per day it will be 5 sessions, and if you need unlimited sessions, then you need to pay $20 a month, which has 5 parallel sessions and 20 automations. And this one, per day 5 sessions is good enough to do 2 parallel sessions, which means you can do two tasks at a time. This is, for me, this looks promising. And I think the benchmarks, so when you see the benchmarks, in the benchmarks, Convergence AI showcases better benchmarks, which is 88% greater than Operator, OpenAI, and Claude Anthropic's computer use. So I would suggest go ahead and give it a try to this Convergence AI. And you just need to, first you need to log in. When you try to enter something, it will ask to log in with your Google account. Once you log in with the Google account, the interface looks something like this. Here you see some of the templates: marketing, research, news, if you want to get daily news digest or something like this. So at this point, let's say that I wanted to get the cheapest MacBook from Amazon. So when I say get the cheapest option MacBook from Amazon, then what it does is obviously it goes to web and it goes through Amazon, and then it will try to get the cheapest MacBook price or details from the Amazon website. But if it has any questions, for example, if it needs any questions, then it will go ahead and ask us questions before it tries to do it. So here you can see this proxy's browser here on the right side, and left side you will see the steps and reasoning. So here if you see, it has first started Amazon, and it has searched for MacBook. So it's the search came back with the MacBook. Now if you see the price, now it is trying to alter the price. Now it is trying to change. Before it was featured, now it is trying to change low to high, because I asked for a cheaper one. So it will go to price low to high. Yeah, now the price is low to high. Now let's see what it does. Interestingly, the first option is MacBook Air, but it's a cable rather than a MacBook. So that's the tougher challenge for it. Unfortunately, it picked the wire. Let's see if it gives that details or if it tries to go to the next one. Okay, it has finished. Now it tried to get the product details. Apple MacBook Air 13.3. Unfortunately, it took this as the cheapest one, but even if it is not actual MacBook, but I would say the description is misleading for this. That's the reason it has picked up. However, if you give follow-up instruction, then it will pick the actual MacBook rather than any accessories. So now you can create this as a template, or you can automate tasks. So automate tasks for free, you can do only 5 per day, 5 sessions per day, and then you can have only one task to be automated with free. But if you want unlimited with 20 automation task is something like this. For example, you need to get a latest news on generative AI every day. Then what you can do is you can automate this task. It will go every day, get the latest news on AI, and it will send the email to you. So that kind of automation tasks can be created with this Convergence AI. Again, this is free. Please go ahead, give it a try. And how is this helpful for developers? Because end users is different, developers is different. For end users, yes, you can use this way. For developers, how can I automate it for freelancing, or how can I automate it with enterprises? So earlier we used robotic process automation. Robotic process automation, you do web scraping, you do web data entry, but then it's a sequential, and then you need to create the workflow for it, which means that you need to say where to click, what to type, where to enter. However, here you can actually do the other way. For example, you need to do data filling, or you need to say that extract the data from it from some website. You don't have to actually say where to click, what to type. It automatically tries to do. For example, let's say that I'm going with new, and I'm saying that create an Yahoo mail account with details. So this is data filling, right? So I'm trying to say that how to do the data filling. So you can automate tasks with browser automation for your enterprise or for your freelancing stuff. You can automate tasks easily with this browser AI agent. It's not just for fun, but it can be used in real time, because AI can take the inputs, can click, can type in the relevant places. So let's details are like something like this. I know this may not be existing, but just to showcase how it works. With details, this is username. Let's see what it does if it username is not available. First name, last name. So I'm saying to create an Yahoo Mail account with the username, first name, last name, and any relevant information. Let's see what it does. So now, if you want to automate such tasks, for example, let's say data filling or data extraction, data scraping. So it says Yahoo Mail sign up in Google in the first page, and then create a Yahoo account. It will click on that, and it will try to create. Oh, unfortunately, it couldn't open this site. Let's see what it does. But this way, um, let's say you have to create 100 accounts, or you have to fill something. So wow, this has refreshed it, and it is trying to do it again. Let's see what happens. The site is not reachable for some reason for it, so it will stop the scraping here, or let's see if it retries. This is a bad example, unfortunately, because the web page is not accessible to it. Maybe it will try some other link. Let's see what happens. No, it's not able to do it. So we can stop it. It's always trying to sign up with that page, but the site can't be reached. But this is a good example. You can see that. Let's say that maybe once it stops, I'll say create Gmail account. Oh, what it is doing is intelligent, returning to Google page and then try another link. Wow, it is intelligent enough to understand that first link is not working. So let me go to the next link. So it keeps on clicking on multiple links. Unfortunately, yeah, here it opened Yahoo. Let's see what happens if this is something it can do. Oh, it's a different page in Yahoo. So it's trying to click on something. But maybe let's do the same thing with Gmail instead of Yahoo. I'm stopping this. I'm going back and then I'm going to do the same thing with Gmail. Let's see what it does with Gmail. So now it's almost I have created 3 to 4 sessions today. So maybe one more is pending. That's it for free. But this is a good one to begin with, and it's working really great. So now it is opening create a Gmail account, and let's see what happens now. If this is the first video you're looking, then I am making a Gen AI video series. Go to my YouTube channel. You'll be able to find a lot many Gen AI related videos. Please subscribe, like to see more videos. In my next video, I'm going to showcase lovable dev and replit to create ideas into apps with the help of AI. So now if you see it is creating Google account. So it has went to Google, it clicked on Gmail sign up and it is trying to give the email ID. Yeah, this way the data filling is doing. Similarly, if you want data extraction, say to get some details from wow, it is entering the username and password. It gave email. Now it is entering the first name and last name. Excellent, it has entered the first name and now it is entering the last name. See, we have not written any automation. It's doing on its own. That is why this is called a browser AI agent. So now it has given first name and last name as my name, and it goes to the next step. Wow, now it is asking for date of birth, which I didn't give. Let's see what this does. Does this give any kind of random information or come back to me with any questions? See what the steps it does. So it gave first name, last name, and then it is saying I'll select for my personal use. It gave first name, last name. Next, it is using birth date as 2000 male. It has given Jan 01 because what I said here is add any relevant details. So AI has made up these details for me. So it is selecting those things. It is intelligent. Honestly, this is intelligent. But if you give all the required details, for example, if you give the date of birth and phone number, then it is going to use those details from this, which is which is really good. It's doing what I am expecting it to do. Went into a different page. Maybe it has clicked something else. Click create a Google account or try restarting the account creation process. So it tried to do what it needs to do, but unfortunately because it has went into some other link, maybe it will stop here or come back one step and try to do it this way. I want you to go ahead and give it a try and see how good it is while you're working. The outcomes will be better if your prompts are better. If your prompt is better, that is called prompt engineering. Make sure that if something is not working, then change the prompt and give it a try. To do the same thing in OpenAI with operator, you have to pay $200 per month, rather than you can use this free tool which is working absolutely amazing and better than OpenAI operator as per the benchmarks. Give it a try and let me know your comments in the chat window. I'll be available on LinkedIn or on my website shahansha.com. Thank you. I'll be back with another video on ideas to apps. Good day.